To be in the warm kitchen with Mary Martini from Central Market. This is the perfect day to share this recipe because it's so cold outside. I need to stay warm in here.
And it feels so good right here.
Oh my goodness, this is a great idea for fall. I love it. We're working with pumpkin and we're making a risotto.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's start with the pumpkin because if you're going to use like an actual pumpkin, you want to make sure you get the cooking kind, right?
Yes, and this is a pie pumpkin.
Okay.
Very similar to, you know, a sugar pumpkin, but pie pumpkins. It
works real good.
Works great. This is what you would use for pumpkin pie or whatever.
Okay.
They're really difficult to break into, so please do it very carefully. And if you want, it's already cut up for you.
Okay,
you could do like butternut
You can get the already chopped up option, which is very simple.
Okay.
But, okay, so I just want to show real fast what you did with this, though, because this is another way to do it. You cut this guy in half and roasted it.
I did.
And so how does, I mean, is it okay? We can just put it in the, like, take out all the inside stuff?
Take all the inside out.
And then just roast it in the oven?
And then roast it in the oven, and then you can actually eat the inside of the pumpkin.
I think that's the best
Once it's
idea
roasted,
ever.
you've got the pumpkin and pieces of the pumpkin. But anyway, what we've done here is I cut up the pumpkin.
Okay.
And I put it in the oven with a little bit of salt, pepper, and olive oil.
I see a steel piece.
Yeah, so it's really,
It's really good.
it's great.
Yeah.
It really brings out the flavor
anytime
you roast anything. So the first thing we're going to do is you need stock, for the risotto. And usually it's a chicken stock or vegetable stock. Use whatever you want. If you want to make it totally vegetarian, go for it. But what I have is some pumpkin puree. And if you could whisk that in there, this is going to add extra flavor to our risotto.
And how much should we use?
1 can, which is a 15-ounce can, to about 5 to 6 cups of chicken, vegetable stock, or even water.
And again, it's the puree. It's not the pumpkin pie mixture.
Correct.
Gotta be careful with that.
The pumpkin pie mixture has spices in it, which actually might actually be nice.
Okay.
Okay, so that has to be heated. Whenever we do risotto, our stock has to be warm so we don't shock the rice kernels.
Okay.
So what I have here is I have a little bit of olive oil and butter, and I've started to saute the onions just until they're nice and starting to turn golden.
Okay.
And if we want to make this a sausage risotto, this is where I'd add the sausage.
I want to make it a sausage risotto. That sounds good to me.
I've got sausage here.
Let's add that right in.
And I've already cooked and crumbled the sausage ahead of time.
Okay, just like Italian sausage?
Just Italian sausage. You can do mild or spicy, whatever your family loves.
Okay.
Okay.
Looks good.
Yes. Okay, and in the meantime, while this is heating up, I'm going to add a couple of kernels of saffron just to give it some extra flavor and actually color too. Okay. So I always buy my saffron where it's whole so that you can actually see the little crocus flower stamen.
It smells so good in here.
It's so good.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
I'm going to give that a little whisk. And let's talk about risotto. What is risotto? Is it a rice? Is it a noodle?
It's a rice.
It's a rice?
A rice, you know, just like a sushi rice or long grain rice or jasmine rice. It's a short grain, which really lends to the creaminess of the risotto.
It's so good.
So at this
point,
creamy. Your risotto will go in here.
Okay, to pour the whole thing in?
Yep, it's arborio rice. You know, in Italy, sometimes they use cannaroli rice. Whatever you have access to would be great. Okay. So what we're going to do, we really don't want to toast these kernels. We want to make sure every kernel is coated in the butter and oil. And sausage.
I've heard so many stories about risotto, like you've got to keep your eye on that thing.
Well, what you do is you give this job to someone you want to keep busy for 20 minutes.
I like that
on the
idea.
holiday, really. So someone you cannannot leave it for 20 minutes. Okay. So that's why pour yourself a glass of wine and just relax and
Everybody,
stir.
I'm working with the risotto. I'll see you in 20.
Yes.
Okay, so when do you add the liquids?
Okay, as soon as every kernel, it takes about a minute. Okay. All the kernels, it's going to start to become translucent. I really don't want to toast it, but then you'll start adding a ladleful, like a cup of stock at a time. Okay. So go.
Here it comes.
Okay.
All right.
And we will cook this until it actually absorbs. Okay. And I forgot the wine. I usually put a little wine in first.
A little wine for me, a little wine for the risotto. I like that. So you just keep your eye on this. You keep adding the liquid until it gets to the right consistency. And when it's all said and done, it should look just about like this. Look at the beautiful colors. I love it.
Yeah, the color is beautiful. And then we're going to finish it off. We've got a few more things to do.
Oh, we need a little... Mary, I'm ready.
Make sure you season it with salt and pepper. Okay. We're going to add a little bit of Parmesan Reggiano in there. And
Oh, that looks so delicious.
If you want to put your roasted butternut squash in here at this point, you can do that.
Let's see.
She's ready.
So yeah, I seriously would like a delicious bowl of this right here. Look how good that looks, guys. And again, we're using seasonal pumpkins. You could use another root vegetable if you want.
Acorn
Mary
squash.
put it in her little pumpkin. I love that. It looks so good, and I can't wait to try it.
And it should be warm and comforting.
That is really good.
Yeah, nice and creamy.
Really good. That's for me. Guys, if you are interested in this recipe, as I know you will be, we'll have it up on the website in just a little bit. But of course, you can find Mary at Central Market. She's got all sorts of great cooking classes for the holidays, centralmarket.com, or call the number that you see on your screen right there. Well, coming up, November